So, who is your supervisor, and what would you like to say?
I would like to say, when I write to your office, could you kindly respond? Because I'm not getting any response. I don't think you care about what your constituents have to say, and that's not what you're supposed to be doing.
What would you like to say to your supervisor?
Well, my thing is, it's actually to my advantage, because during the past times where there'd be so much traffic here in the morning, it would take me really a tough time just to get in between. When that light turns green on 19th, then it's like back to back if I'm bringing my grandkids to school. So this is a blessing for me in regards to that, because once one car comes in, I know that it's clear. And now it's easy for me to get my parking space in front of my house, because they put these things here so you can't, anyways, to me it's to my advantage, because it slows a lot of things down. But I do hear a lot of people, I hear a lot of honking pretty much every week. There'll be a few, honking, yelling, and they've had that sign was knocked over twice, since New Year's, and this sign was knocked over also. So I've actually gotten, to know some of the DPW workers, because they come out here and replace it. Anyways, my name's Ernie. What's your name?
Mary.
Mary what?
Mary Eliza.
About a week and a half ago, I was walking by there and I noticed sitting on the street on the edge of the curb was one of the signs that used to be in the island, and someone had hit. And out in the island, there's some, looks like leftovers from the side of someone's car.
We've been concerned about the slow streets, Devico in front of Roxton Market, in between 9th and 10th Avenue on Kirkham, and very concerned because we've heard that the SFMTA wants to make this perhaps a model for other neighborhoods as well. There are various problems with the area on that street, but also what concerns me too is that in general, with the slow street signs and traffic calming measures that are going on in various places, what if there is a fire? We had the new fire chief, Dean Crispin, speak at a CSFN meeting last week, and we were all very concerned about how fire trucks were going to navigate these slow streets areas to get from where they need to be to deal with a fire situation. So that's a major concern as well. Personally, I just see that there are various problems at various times of the day in that block on Kirkham. And so I would hope that this would be fixed to such a degree that it did not be, what exists right there right now does not become a model for other neighborhoods.
Supervisor Milgar, I'm Eileen Louie and I live in the neighborhood. And when you first installed this calming device, I was so confused. I'm an older person. I get confused really easily. I would have loved to have had a notice that this was being implemented, this calming process. And, I really didn't appreciate it. I was down there this afternoon and I spoke to a neighbor who sits outside. You probably know him, John. And I said, was there a problem here? He says, I didn't think so. And again, the only problem is people don't stop at the stop sign. And I was just watching things, watching the cars going by, and it seems more of a problem than it needs to be. So just sharing my thoughts with you.
Wes Deere from our board said, how about the city's liability if there's an accident, if somebody hits a bicyclist or hits another car because because the signs are down and they run into each other. So we've raised those concerns, and I think if we have a mass community meeting, that would be more important. I think that they might hear us. In addition,